This is my no excuses spray sealant test. 6 reputable products, fully prepped paint, polished paint, panel prep, tape lines, control sections, 3-week update, 6 weeks update, pH neutral wash, and acid wash. Today we're not asking if spray sealants work, they do. We're asking how long they can keep the performance people actually buy them for. Every time I do one of these tests, people blame the prep, they blame the shampoo, they blame the application, or they even blame the car. So this time I wanted to remove as many excuses as possible. And this is probably more prep than most people will ever do before applying a spray sealant. This test is not anti-spray sealant. I use these products, I like some of them. They are easy, fast, glossy, and very satisfying. But I think we need to be honest about the difference between day one performance and real-world durability. The test car is a red 2009 Toyota Corolla. It is a real car, it lives outside, it does not drive a huge amount because it belongs to an older owner. So this is not a torture test with heavy mileage every single day, but it is also not a perfect test panel sitting in a controlled environment. Before applying anything, I washed the paint thoroughly, decontaminated the surface, polished the paint, and then I used a panel prep to make sure the surface was as clean and as bare as possible. Then I separated the hood, the roof, the trunk with clear tape lines. I also left control sections in the middle, so we are not guessing. If a product is still doing something, we should be able to compare it directly against unprotected paint. The first product I choose to go with is Katiba Signature Wax. This is a new brand in the US. It is from South Korea, easy to use, apparently one of the most hydrophobic sealant out there, and the brand is claiming 2 months of durability. Product number 2 is Detailco Infinity. This is a ceramic sealant. This is the V1. There's a version 2 now, apparently easier to use, but this one is known to be a bit streaky, or you just dilute it 1-to-1. But for this video, my friends, I use it straight, and I choose this one because it has many reviews online about being one of the most durable products out there. But I ended up with more streaks than I was expecting. I probably should have worked smaller sections. Product number 3 is Turtle Wax Seal and Shine. I wanted this one in the test because it is a legendary type of sealant. This is the type of product that many people buy because they want easy protection without stepping into a true ceramic coating. The application was easy, no streaking if you don't work overly large areas, and it was somewhat slick for a ceramic sealant. Product number 4 is Colonite Bead Coat. I wanted this one in because it claims 6 months plus of standalone paint protection. Again, many of you guys asked for it. And lastly, some other channels said, holy cow, this is the best ceramic spray I've used so far. So we'll see if it is the case. Product number 5 is Gion Cure Redefine. This is one of the products I was most curious about because it is really slick and really glossy, and it is somewhat of a newer version, so we'll see about the durability. Product number 6 is CarPro Reload 2.0. This is a legendary type of detailing brand, and I wanted to test their version 2. I was curious about the durability. This one claims only 3 months or up to 3 months, and the application was very straightforward, no issues. It's a little bit on the pricier side though. But the real question is not how impressive they look during application. The real question is what happens after they live outside for a few weeks. By the way, I did not do a day one water beading test. I wanted to respect
proper cure time. I gave the products a fair chance instead of wetting them immediately to get a satisfying water beading shot. So the first real water behavior you're going to see is after actual outdoor exposure.
This is April 22nd, about 3 weeks after the application. Before washing, I wanted to see if anything was still showing obvious hydrophobic behavior. And this is where the test already started getting interesting. Some sections were clearly still different from the control section, so I'm not saying every product was completely gone, but the intense water beading that people usually expect from a durable spray sealant had already dropped dramatically. Car Pro. That's Gion. Infinity. Turtle Wax. Katsiba. Colonite. Now I'm going to wash the car with a normal pH neutral shampoo. This matters because a dirty surface can hide protection, road film, dust, minerals, and general contamination can make a protected panel look weaker than it really is. Let's give it a rinse. So turtle wax seems like 80% gone, still there. You can see the control. Infinity seems to be stronger. Yeah. Car Pro and Gion are getting flooded. Not really there anymore. Katsiba and Colonite. Yeah, man. Colonite shooting a bit faster. Almost as bad as the control. So let's try the car and send it back for another 3 weeks. All right, guys, today is Tuesday, May 12. This has been 6 weeks, so let's get it started. Gonna use 1 ounce of Gion. This is Gion Bathe, your maintenance car soap. Okay. You can see the control very flat, others are sheeting. Let's look at Car Pro and Gion on the roof. Pretty flat. Geon. Yeah, looks like the hood is doing a little bit better. Let's go to the back. Check out Katiba and Colonite. So just with that overspray, you can tell there's something there. It can be weak, but it's there. So Katiba on the left. Doesn't look really good. Colonite. All right, let's give it a wash. So it's been 6 weeks. We've got some rain, bit of cold and somewhat warm temperature for Quebec.
Now stay tuned, after this rinse, I'm going to do an acid wash, which might change the results altogether.
So final rinse. Looks like we killed off whatever was left. If you give it some time, it'll beat off. You can see the tape line or the control in the middle. So I'd say those two are looking better, and then you have the Car Pro that eventually sheets. The Geon, nothing is happening. And on this, Katiba has not a very nice look. And yeah, Colonite looks better. You can see for a moment there, it was kind of beating. Turtle wax. Yeah, the Geon is not recovering.
Before calling anything dead, I wanted to remove one last excuse. A lot of people say protection can look weak because of minerals and traffic film. So after my pH neutral wash, I actually went ahead and used an acid shampoo to see if any of these can be revived.
Labo Cosmetica Purifica use a different wash media, not a whole lot of water, so it stays acidic. The rear. Out of the glass, so maybe you can tell what it can do. So rinse Labo Cosmetica Purifica. So it does help to clean it a little bit better. You can see it's sheeting faster now. So it may just be the paint that is cleaner, but nothing revived to a point where I would say they're doing great now. So CarPro. CarPro and Gion, pretty much the same. Katiba. Same for Colonite. Looks different, but still doesn't look very good. Eventually sheets water, so yeah, not the greatest thing. Yeah, I'd say our two winners would be Total Wax and Detail Co. We're getting a light shower the day after.
So my conclusion is not that ceramic spray sealants are useless. My conclusion is that ceramic spray sealants are not a long-term solution. So if I were you, I would reapply at least every 4 weeks. They're great if they are reapplied often. And that leads to the next question. If another spray sealant is not the durability answer, what is? In the next test, I'm putting the best ceramic spray sealant against something else that is probably making more sense for real-world durability. And now you'll want to watch what YouTube told me that you're going to love right here.